Jessica, and I did private shamanic breathwork journeying with Jill. I don't even think I have the words to describe it. It has been so liberating and so empowering for me. I've had so many benefits because of this. I just feel so much more free. I feel so much more free in my self-expression. I feel empowered and powerful, and I really feel like she really reconnected me back with myself. I've also had some wild experiences since we've worked together. I've had clients come into my life. I've had like surprises of abundance come into my life, and I just really feel like I'm realigning with where I'm supposed to be with just so much ease, and it's just a really exciting time ever since we started working together. So I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Jill.
Oh, look at the orb! How are you guys? I just finished Sarah and Jill's shamanic breathwork ceremony, and I have done a lot of breathworks and a lot of ceremonies, and this was hands down the best, most incredible shamanic breathwork and ceremony I have ever done. Like, absolutely incredible. Like, I can't even, words aren't even good enough to put together to say how powerful and incredible and beautiful and amazing this actually was. And they have another one tomorrow night. And if you're not signed up, do sign up. Well, if you feel the call. But like, oh my God, life changing. I can't even, I don't even know where I went today. Like, it's just, I'm exhausted, and I'm excited, and I feel absolutely amazing. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm just so honored to have been part of this day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
One word to describe the retreat.
Freedom.
How was your experience this weekend?
My experience was phenomenal. It was so transformational and beautiful, and every single person here was such a light and absolutely beautiful to be around. It was so orchestrated perfectly, and Jill is so powerful, and Dustin is so powerful, and the divine union and codes that they share are so amazing, and just to be in the frequency of it is such an honor, and I just had such a great time. I feel so awesome. I feel like 10 pounds lighter. I swear Jill lifted 10 pounds out of my stomach and out of my womb. She said my womb was all twisted, and I felt it, and she fixed it, and I feel completely different. Like, it feels so good. Like, all the shifts feel so beautiful, and I'm just so grateful to Jill for even putting this on, and Dustin, and I can't wait for the next one, and I can't wait to see you guys in the future, and I can't wait to stay connected, and so much love. So much love. Oh, I can't do it. There we go. So much love.
If you could tell the story of when I was doing the activation.
This happened on last Sunday, where we were doing that meditation retreat at your building with you and was it Danny? And yes. So it was interesting because I guess leading up to it, I did feel like a sensitivity in like the third eye area. Yeah. And I think that might have been from the previous sessions that I've done with you. But yeah, leading up to it, on Sunday, we were all doing the manifestation meditation, and Jill, being the amazing person that she is, she was like going around and doing her magic, and the moment she came over to, like, she was hovering around my head area, and she put her hand on my forehead. Literally at that moment, she opened my third eye. And with that, I just saw this, like, I don't even know how to describe it because it's so surreal. It was literally like a shining, beaming white light coming through. And then there's like a spectrum of colors that I can't even explain because I've never seen them before. Just like coming through, and it was just, it sent like chills down my spine. It was so interesting. And yeah, and then that was that, like, to that after my third eye being activated. And it was really interesting because I was really feeling in my power finally, and I was finally believing the things that I said. So one of the things that I was saying is that I would like a $60,000 salary job come into my life, and it will show up by June 1st, 2022. Literally. So what was happening before then, by the way, before this, the week before, I literally was having a horrible time looking for a new job because I'm trying to look for a new job. And at the same time, every time I was going through different options that were available, they did not interest me or they were not the right amount. And I just did not feel any connection to it whatsoever. And I was so tired of finding jobs that would align with me that I just said to myself, I want the job that I want the job to come to me that will align with what I want. If it doesn't align with what I want, I did not want it anymore. I did not want it showing in my life. I did not want to attract things that I did not want anymore. I only wanted things that would align with my higher purpose, with just things that would make me feel good. I did not want to align with things that I did not want to attract any negativity. So yeah, with that said, I decided to do the session. And then after the session, the funniest thing happened because the next day, I put my resume online on Indeed. So 2 days after Sunday's session, I started getting these job offers that were like $60,000 salaries. And I couldn't believe it because
she just put her profile public. She trusted this job will find her. This is manifestation at its finest.
This girl, Jill, is powerful. That's all I can say, guys. I manifested probably in the amount of, I don't know, $15,000 to $18,000, $20,000 through all different jobs, different Airbnb bookings, different winnings, like all within a few days after the activation. So this girl, Jill, is powerful. Hi everyone, my name is Daniela, and I wanted to come on here and put a testimonial. I am part of the Surrender into Abundance group, and we had a few weeks that we spent with Jill into this program, and I can tell you guys, I had so many shifts and things that manifested in my life in the last few weeks with Jill that it was blown away. I was blown away. So I thought to support others in this group, I will come on here and just let you know about my the last activation that was put up into this group for us. And I think it was about almost 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday, and because I couldn't be present when it happened, we had access afterwards to the replays. So last week on Thursday, I messaged Jill and I said, hey Jill, where would that activation be? Could you let me know? And so Jill tagged me into the activation, the bonus activation that she did for us last week. So this was last Thursday. I think, let me see, it was November 17th. So I listened to the activation somewhere around 4 p.m. on Thursday. And during the activation, she has a part of the activation. She's asking us as the listeners, think about a wealthy person somebody that lives in abundance, somebody that you want to live like or embody, okay? And in the moment she said that, I don't know if you guys know Regan Hillier. It's one of my mentors, and she's the one that I always think of when I think of abundance, of wealth, because Regan travels all over the world in exquisite resorts and exquisite restaurants, and she posts all over Instagram and Facebook. So I see her posts, and every time I see her, and she always says, "You can absolutely have it all." And I think about myself, hey, if Regan can do it, I want to model her. I want to be just like her, embody her expensiveness, her, you know, her wealth, her everything about her is just resonates with me. So the moment Jill said that in her activation, I immediately jumped to a picture of Regan. I think it was on a Greek island. It was facing the ocean, laying by the pool, like very expensive, and then a couple of other pictures where they're eating at these expensive restaurants, and I literally felt in that moment that I jumped into and I became Regan. I became that person. I became the wealth. I embody the expensiveness of her, right? And Jill would ask, like, how does this person like walk? How does this person talk? How does this person, like, what do they do? And I was like envisioning Regan going to these expensive restaurants. So I envision myself embodied into Regan, right? And going to these expensive restaurants. So again, guys, like, follow me. This is very powerful. So this was about 4 p.m. Now, we own a business, my husband and I, and we have some very wealthy clients here locally where I live. And about 8 p.m., I get a text from my husband, and he goes, "Hey, Daniela, I got a text from a client. He's inviting us to a celebration of life for his wife that just passed away, and it's at this steakhouse. I have no idea what it is. It's called Maestro Steakhouse, and sure enough, he's asking me, do you want to respond that we're going?" And absolutely, without hesitation, in a split second, I said, "Absolutely, we're going to this restaurant." And this dinner was this past Sunday night. I think it was the 19th of November, just a few days later. But as soon as I saw his message, my husband's message, I went and Googled this restaurant. It's one of the 5 top restaurants in the USA. So it's called Maestro Steakhouse. So it was a dinner party for like 30 people. Kid you not. By the time I looked through the menu, and my mind was blown away. Anything on the menu was anywhere from $65 to $120 a plate. So this dinner that we went to was the most expensive dinner I've ever was invited to. And again, it was a gift. We didn't pay for it, but the value of this dinner was about $500 for my husband and I. I was just blown away, because just 4 hours earlier, as Jill was talking about, to embody the person that we want to become, the wealth, this expensiveness, and I felt like I was already Regan, right? 4 hours later, we're being invited to this extravagant dinner, and guys, can tell you, it was the most amazing dining experience of my life. Of course, I Googled it. I wanted to make sure I was, all dressed up for it. And yeah, it was just absolutely mind blown. And again, after even after it happened and my husband sent me that message, it did not click. I did not have the aha moment. The aha moment came probably about 9 p.m. when I was talking to Jill through messages, and it just hit me literally. Like I said, oh my God, Jill, I just realized I listened to your activation at about 4 p.m. and I got this message about 8 p.m., 4 hours later, that we invited to this expensive restaurant that I imagined that I was already eating at. So guys, this stuff is powerful. This girl, Jill, is just beyond, I mean, she's blowing my mind. Yes, so in 4 hours. And again, we've never been to a restaurant that expensive, ever in my life. This was a first, and it was a superlative dining experience. To a point where my husband and I had our own waiter. It was just one waiter per couple. So for 30 people in that group, there were 15 waiters in that room. Like, this service was second to none. The food was absolutely delicious. And I soaked in the whole 3.5 hours we were in that restaurant. And I embodied and I felt as I was Regan. And I was dining in this expensive restaurant, and I said, oh my God, it's possible. It's so possible. So yes, guys, when you do the work, these are the results. And of course, there's many others. In the beginning of this course with Jill, once, I think about 3-4 weeks ago, I manifested probably in the amount of, I don't know, $15,000 to $18,000, $20,000 through all different jobs, different Airbnb bookings, different winnings, different, like all within a few days after the activation. So this girl, Jill, is powerful. That's all I can say, guys. So I trust that this supports some of you or all of you that listen to this. And if you want, you can reach out to me if you want to hear more about, what happened after all these activations that I've done with Jill in this program, Surrender into Abundance. And I wish all of you guys a beautiful day. And as Reagan says, you can absolutely have it all.
Smile, fam! Are we sad it's the last day? So sad. I'm actually really sad too, but also low-key really tired.
And attending some workshops around that as well is the change in my relationship with money. A lot of stuff transformed for me, but money is a big one, and it affects a lot of us in a similar way. So I want to talk about this because I think it's really important. Before working with Jill, I was more of the mindset that money is this thing that you need to accumulate and save. You can exchange your time in order to get money, and the more you're worth and the more value you provide, the more money you receive. I think that's a really typical mindset. That pretty much got smashed to pieces when I worked with Jill, because I started to unravel that line of thinking, and Jill guided me through a new way of seeing things where money is limitless, as are we. We create our own abundance. And through many different lenses of looking at that same concept and working it in and meditating on it, I started to recognize areas in which money was just like flowing into my life. All of a sudden, I would have all these synchronicities where, they're crazy. It sounds crazy, but things where it was like, I'd sit down and say, I'm making a decision to get some songs produced, and it's going to cost me $5,000. So, I'm going to need $5,000. Why? Because I love this music and I want it produced. And within 24 hours, I sent the email to the producer being like, yes, let's do it. Sign me up. So I'm committed to this $5,000. Within 24 hours, I had a random person contact me and ask if I could do some consulting for them on their website because I work in SEO. And the rate that they freely offered me worked out to exactly $5,000. It was like this many hours at this much dollars per hour, $5,000. Crazy. And there were many more things like this, where it was like, as soon as I would take a step in the direction of my dreams and true aligned action that would make me feel fulfilled and happy and whole, within hours, days, I would just get these substantial increases in my monetary wealth from the most unexpected and unusual sources, like a PayPal donation, like someone donating money to me through PayPal. It was so crazy. So anyways, not only did I receive a bunch of free money, which rocked, I recognized that it's all one thing. Jill taught me this. It's like money is energy, is your frequency, is you. It's just one thing. And now I've even reached a point where I love the fact that money comes in. I love the fact that money flows out. I spend money on what I want. I earn money the way I want. And it's almost like this, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. I barely think about money anymore. It is so liberating because I have all this stuff in my life that fulfills me 100% to the brim. I feel happy, I feel healthy, I feel radiant, I feel like I'm on my path, that I'm sharing myself authentically with the world, and that's priceless. And everything else is just a cherry on the top. So, yeah, whew, money. If you want to change your relationship with money, talk to Jill.